Well, Unreal Engine 5.8 beta is just now launched and they have updated a lot more things, but today we'll cover the procedural vegetation part, and this looks completely amazing. You can do a lot of new things. So let's get started. So for this you need to jump into Blender 5.1, or you can use any version. You need to go to Edit and then Preferences, and over there you can go to this add-ons and just type tree. You can find this option called sampling tree generation. This is basically been Blender inbuilt add-on, so you can simply install it, and after installation shift A curves and you can find this sample tree generation. So these are the sample trees which is Blender provided, and you can find a lot of new options. So you can use any presets right from here. So every presets can create different trees, larger trees, smaller trees, anything, but I'm not going in details on this. And after that simply select this, go to file and export section, check into the FVX. Now here you need to few options you need to turn on. First of all, just select mesh and others should turn on, and going down change into X forward and change it to Z up. This is very important. And after that, going down, you don't see any animation, just turn this off. Going geometry, make sure apply modifiers to turned on, and yeah, that's it. You can simply export your FVX. Now let's jump into Unreal Engine. Well, this is Unreal Engine 5.8. So first of all, go to File, a new level, and let's take a basic one so that it will create a blank empty canvas. Now go to Contained, and here you can import your footage, or you can call this a model. So just take a new and let's name it to tree. Just double click and press import. Now select your tree and everything makes normal. Just press import and the tree imported here, and just double click in it and you can find out your tree. Now you need to turn on few plugins before doing this. I just forget to show this. So go to Edit and go to this plugins, and you can just type procedural, and you can find this option called Procedural Vegetation Editor. You just need to check this on and restart your Unreal Engine, and after that go to Edit, Project Settings, simply type Nanite, and you can find this option Nanite Foliage Experimental. Check this on and again restart your Unreal Engine. Then only you can see all these things. And after that, if you notice, this is the exact same Blender tree add-on which we have imported. So once you're happy with this, you can simply close this. Now after that, go to right click Foliage, and you need to check a procedural vegetation, and simply press create a new procedural vegetation and just name it to tree V and enter. Just double click and it will open a editor like a blueprint. Alright, so we need to import our model. So it's a static mesh. So simply type static mesh and importer. It will come like this. Now select your tree, select your static mesh and press this option so that the tree is imported right over here. Now select a material, and once you do this, you can find out something like this in your Unreal Engine browser. Okay, now so this is basically done by Unreal Engine, the default method how Unreal Engine works with all the bones. This is a point cloud data, by the way. So we need to build the mesh for this. So just drag and type mesh builder, and once you click, you can exactly see the same symmetrical mesh which you imported from the Blender. So now the next step is the materials. You can use any materials from Fab or Pixel Megascan, but here I'm just going to use the default one. So generation of the materials, simply click this and you can simply type tree and select any of this, and you can find out something like this. The next step is to reduce some poly counts, or you can call this as a bone, because if you spawn the leaves over here, it can crash. So simply just drag and type bones reduction, so that you can exactly see the bone structure of this, and also you can exactly see how much bones is that. 3960 bones are over here. So if you just press 1, the bones are reduced to 577 bones. So right now the Unreal Engine is actually running pretty smoothly, if you notice. And after that, we can do our next step. So the next step is the distribution. So just simply drag and type foliage distribution. So this can actually distribute our desired foliage. Now drag here and click this foliage palette. That's it. Now simply use your desired things. So I am already taking 4, 5, 6, anything you can take options. And now you just need to go here and you need to find one folder. Now before that, you need to check on something. Go to the settings option. You can need to engine content and plugin content should turn the on, and after that you can simply type vegetation and you can find this option called vegetation editor. Simply turn static mesh and click over here so that you can find all the static meshes for this vegetation. So you can use anything. So for this, let's say I'm going to use all these leaves. So for that, what you need to do, simply select anyone from here like this and click this option, and suddenly you can see the tree leaves is visible right over here. Okay, the next one is also select this, click here. The next one, select this, click here. So all the 4 leaves are used successfully. Now the magic begins. Simply select this for leaves distributor and you can see your tree is just now created in front of you, which is pretty amazing. Alright, also you can do a lot of changes right from over here, like base scale. So if you just decrease the scale to 0.5, the exact base scale is decreased. If you just make it to 2, it will increase the leaves quality, the branches quality, everything will increase. Now I'm not going this in depth because I'm going to export this. So just simply drag and type export. Inside of the export option, you need to check your folder where you need to export this. So simply drag, you can find these 3 options, double click. Now if you already have this, you can simply press replace. Change it to static mesh to skeleton mesh because we really want that. Make sure this voxelization should on because there's a new update. And after that, collision generation should trunk only because we want the collision with the trunk because we are going to add the wind over there. And in the wind section, we are going to add wind later using a blueprint. And alright, that's it. Now press save and after that simply press export, and no need to change anything, just simply press export. It will directly export to our desired folder. Now close this window and you can find something like this. Simply drag and drop the tree and you can find your newly just now created amazing bunch tree. Now if you zoom, you can exactly see the leaf details, the quality, but obviously there is no wind in it. So just right click, take a blueprint class, take an actor and let's name it to wind and enter it. Select from here and type instance skinned mesh and select this and you can find this static mesh. So what you need to do, simply select our static mesh and inside of this just click and just maximize this and you can find your tree right over here. And also from here you need to check this wind transform pivot and just going down you need to find this option called instance. Just click it and boom, you can see your leaves are moving. Now press compile, save it and just close it. And after that you just need to delete this one and just drag and drop this one and boom, you have your own successfully imported tree with the wind effect. Well guys, that's it for today. I hope you really enjoyed this short and simple update from Unreal Engine 5.8. If you have any queries, definitely comment down below. Myself Rajat, see you in my next video. Till then, keep watching, keep rocking World of VFX.